Hey everyone, welcome back to MU Channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most controversial moves of Donald Trump's presidency. Just hours after being sworn in, Trump issued a slew of executive orders that are already shaking up the nation. From defining gender to slashing DEI programs, there's a lot to unpack here. So grab a coffee, hit that like button, and let's get started. It all started during his inaugural address. Trump made a bold statement. As of today, it will henceforth be the official policy of the United States government that there are only two genders, male and female. Now, this isn't exactly a shocker if you've been following his campaign. Trump's stance on traditional gender roles has been a cornerstone of his political platform. But making it an official policy, that's a whole new level, and it's already sparking heated debates. Let's break down what these executive orders entail. First up, Trump rolled back several Biden-era policies, including one that aimed to prevent discrimination based on gender identity or sexual orientation. He's also taken direct aim at diversity, equity, and inclusion programs, DEI. Defined two official genders, male and female. Ended DEI programs across all federal agencies. Revoked policies addressing racial equity. Initiated a review of federally funded DEI initiatives. And that's not all. Trump's administration is also cutting funding to DEI programs, which he's called radical and inflationary. An official even mentioned this would effectively end DEI inside the federal government. Interestingly, this move aligns with trends in corporate America. Big names like McDonald's, Walmart, and Meta have scaled back their DEI programs since Trump's election. But not everyone's on board. Companies like Apple and Target are doubling down on their initiatives. So why is DEI such a hot-button issue? Supporters argue these programs address systemic discrimination and create equitable opportunities. But critics, especially those on the right, see them as divisive and unnecessary. This clash isn't just happening in boardrooms. It's playing out on the streets, in schools, and even in courtrooms. Remember when the Supreme Court banned affirmative action in college admissions back in 2023? That was a game changer, and Trump's policies are riding this wave of backlash. But let's talk about the elephant in the room. Trump's order to recognize only two genders. This has massive implications, from healthcare to education to sports. For starters, it could restrict access to gender-affirming care for transgender individuals. Health experts, including the World Health Organization, warn that rigid gender norms can lead to serious harm, both mentally and physically. The WHO states, rigid gender norms negatively affect people with diverse gender identities, who often face violence, stigma, and discrimination, including in healthcare settings. And it doesn't stop there. Trump's policies could also impact transgender athletes. He's been vocal about banning trans athletes from competing in categories that align with their gender identity, claiming it could harm women's sports. This move has its supporters and detractors. Proponents argue it protects the integrity of women's sports, while critics say it's discriminatory and erases the identities of transgender individuals. Trump even used this debate in his campaign ads, painting Democrats as overly focused on woke culture. One ad famously declared, "Kamala Harris is for they, them. President Trump is for you." Love him or hate him, Trump's making waves. And it's not just about gender or DEI. He's also pulling the U.S. out of the World Health Organization. Yes, you heard that right. On the same day as these executive orders, Trump signed another one to withdraw from the WHO. This move is part of his ongoing criticism of international organizations. He's accused the WHO of being inefficient and biased, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic. So where does this leave us? Trump's policies are reigniting debates about identity, equity, and America's role on the global stage. Whether you're cheering him on or gearing up to protest, one thing's for sure. The next 4 years are going to be anything but dull. All right, that's it for today's deep dive. I want to hear from you. Do you think these changes are necessary reforms, or are they a step backward? Let's get the conversation started in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates. Thanks for watching.